Okay, so in order to make that fire you just saw, all we used was simple kindling such as hay and twigs. And in order to start the fire, we used steel wool and a 9-volt battery. Okay, so what you do first is you take your steel wool and you have to unravel it here. It's a bit of a pain. Crud. Oh, come on. It's steel wool. There we go. Okay, so yeah, you take your steel wool, you unravel it. Yeah, get that battery out of here. Well, steel wool is incredibly sensitive. If you brush the battery by it, it'll take off immediately, and I don't want to light this desk on fire. So what you do is you take your steel wool, you stretch it out, and you take your kindling, and you lay it on top of your steel wool, like this. You bunch it up a little bit. You take your sticks, start putting those on there.
And then you touch it with the battery.
Yeah. And then what you're supposed to do is you take your battery and you touch it to the steel wool. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want to light this desk on fire. But that's basically the basic concept of how to do this.
We're going to talk about how to make a fire with a pop can and a chocolate bar. Hershey's chocolate bar. Alright, let's get to it. First things first, we take our Hershey's bar, set the can aside. We open it up. They ask why use a chocolate bar? Well, because chocolate acts as like a fine grained sandpaper when it melts. It's not exactly liquidy, it's grainy, so it wipes away the paint and stuff on the bottom of the pop can. So here's what you do. You take your chocolate and you just rub it with your chocolate bar, and eventually you'll start getting the paint off, and you will be able to use this as a mirror to shine sunlight on, say, paper or some grass or something, and you will start your fire. As you guys can tell, it's already starting to like eat away at like the 0 or something. So you just want to keep doing that for a long time. So we're gonna pause the video here pretty soon, so I can work on my candy bar mirror. See, it is starting to eat away at the paint, and it is getting shiny, so you can reflect sunlight at your little fire. Start a little fire. So we're just gonna keep going at it. This chocolate bar here. Well, I also forgot to mention you might want to grab a paper towel so you can clean off the chocolate or something. But if you're doing this, for a survival situation, you won't have a paper towel, you could just use like a shirt or a sock or something just to clean off the chocolate, so you can so it doesn't slide around. And it does melt in your hand, so it gets messy. After you get some chocolate spread into the bottom of the pop can, you take your rag, leaf, or whatever, sock, whatever has you, and you just wipe it down. After you rub the bottom of the pop can for about 10 minutes, you start getting it shiny, and you can reflect sunlight onto your kindling or twigs or something, and it heats it up with sun. Birch bark. You can use birch bark. It is very good for heat and fire. And you can use like dead grass too. That helps. See, you've polished it away with the chocolate bar, and you get rid of all the ink on it, and you can use it as your mirror, and you can reflect sunlight and start your fire. Now that you have your pop can all polished up, you can
can use it to reflect the sunlight. Considering the fact that it's not sunny out, you really can't do anything with it, but see, you would take the light of something and you would reflect it onto whatever you wanted to light. And then it would start heating up and you will have fire with this, but I really don't have sunlight, so gotta make do. Oh well. Thanks for watching.
If only lighting fire was seriously this easy, you know, just, and that'd be great, but we can't win.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Ah,
Perfect.
wait a minute.
As long as we got it going.
Okay, now record that.
It's been going for a while.
That's good. Thank God. Okay.
Steel wool.
Okay, this could be the blooper reel or whatever for humor, but the reason why you didn't see me light that actually on fire on that desk is because I'm actually standing next to this, and clearly I don't want to burn down the building which this is sitting in, or I will die.